If you've ever searched healthiest indoor plants, you've seen the same list 100 times. Snake plant purifies your air while you sleep. Peace lily removes toxins. A few pothos vines and suddenly your apartment is a wellness spa. Here's the problem. Most of that is either wildly exaggerated or based on a 35-year-old NASA study that was never designed to work the way people think it does. So today, we're doing something different. We pulled the actual peer-reviewed research, air quality engineering studies, veterinary toxicology reports, and clinical physiology trials to find out what indoor plants really do for your health and what's just repeated internet folklore. Let's clear the air, literally. Almost every air-purifying plant claim traces back to one 1989 NASA study. Here's what people leave out. That study tested plants in small sealed chambers, about the size of a mini fridge, with a single pollutant pumped in at high concentration, monitored for up to 72 hours. That's not your living room. Real homes have something labs don't: airflow. Open windows, HVAC systems, and gaps in your walls constantly exchange indoor air with outdoor air. Engineers measure how well an air cleaner works using something called clean air delivery rate, or CADR, basically how many cubic meters of clean air it produces per hour. A 2019 review by Waring and Cummings analyzed 196 experiments across a dozen studies and found the median CADR of a single houseplant is about 0.023 cubic meters per hour. A standard HEPA air purifier, somewhere between 100 and 400 cubic meters per hour. That means a HEPA filter is roughly 4,000 to 17,000 times more effective than a single potted plant at cleaning your air. Even opening 2 windows outperforms a plant by orders of magnitude. To get a plant-based air purification effect that actually competes with basic ventilation, researchers estimate you'd need somewhere between 10 and 1,000 plants per square meter of floor space. In an average 1,500 square foot home, that's not a few snake plants on the windowsill. That's hundreds of plants packed wall to wall. And here's the twist. Cramming your home with that many plants can backfire. Overwatered soil breeds mold. Species like Aspergillus and Penicillium, which can actually trigger allergies and asthma. Plants also release their own natural airborne compounds that, in a densely packed, poorly ventilated room, can react with ozone to form respiratory irritants. Bottom line, plants are not functional air purifiers in a real house. If air quality is your goal, a HEPA filter and an open window will always beat a windowsill jungle. Okay, so if plants aren't secretly scrubbing your air, why does every wellness list swear by them? Turns out, there's real science here too. It's just not about air chemistry, it's about your nervous system. In 2015, researchers published a study in the Journal of Physiological Anthropology that put 24 young men through 2 15-minute tasks. One group did basic computer data entry, the other repotted a live plant, specifically a peperomia. They tracked heart rate variability, blood pressure, and mood. The results were striking. During the computer task, participants' sympathetic nervous system, your fight-or-flight response, steadily climbed. During plant repotting, it was suppressed. Diastolic blood pressure dropped significantly. And when asked to describe how they felt, the computer group said artificial and uncomfortable. The plant group said natural and soothed. This lines up with 2 ideas in environmental psychology: attention restoration theory, which says nature gives your overworked, screen-fatigued brain a break through gentle, effortless focus, and the biophilia hypothesis, the idea that humans are evolutionarily wired to find calm in green living things. So the wellness benefit of plants is real. It's just not coming from your lungs. It's coming from your hands, your attention, and your nervous system. Next myth: this plant naturally humidifies your home. Technically true, mostly meaningless. Plants do release water vapor through a process called transpiration, but a couple of pots in an average ventilated room won't move the needle on your home's overall humidity. That moisture just diffuses into the air and gets carried away by normal air exchange. However, and this is the part most videos skip, if you cluster several high transpiration plants together, like ferns or peace lilies, you can create a real, localized microclimate. Within about a 1 to 2 meter radius of a dense plant grouping, humidity can rise by 5 to 10%. That's genuinely useful next to a reading chair or a desk in a dry, heated room in winter. Just skip the spray bottle misting and the pebble trays. Research shows both have basically no lasting effect on room humidity, and misting can actually promote fungal leaf disease. This is the part where most plant videos get dangerously vague. So let's be precise, using ASPCA and veterinary toxicology data. Genuinely non-toxic, safe around pets and kids, the spider plant is completely free of systemic toxins. Worst case, mild stomach upset from fiber. Boston fern is safe too. So is the baby rubber plant, or peperomia. Toxic, causing mechanical mouth and throat irritation. Pothos, philodendron, and Dieffenbachia contain microscopic calcium oxalate crystals. Chewing causes intense burning, drooling, and swelling. Painful but rarely life-threatening. Toxic, causing systemic illness. Snake plants and other Dracaena species contain steroidal saponins. Ingestion can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and in cats, dilated pupils and lethargy. Jade plant contains still uncharacterized compounds that can cause tremors and a slowed heart rate. Cats are especially sensitive. String of pearls contains pyrrolizidine alkaloids that cause GI distress and skin irritation if the stems are broken. So if you've got curious pets or toddlers, the spider plant and Boston fern are your safest bets, not the snake plant every list puts at number 1. Let's rapid-fire 3 claims you've definitely heard. Jade plants can live 70+ years. True. Jade plants develop woody stems and can regenerate from damage, allowing some specimens to survive over a century with proper care. ZZ plants have medicinal antioxidant properties. True, but misleading. Lab extracts from ZZ plant tissue do show antioxidant and antibacterial activity, but those compounds are locked inside the plant's cells. A ZZ plant sitting in your living room isn't releasing any of that into your air. You'd have to process the plant tissue itself to get any benefit. Snake plants make oxygen even at night. True, but tiny. Snake plants use a special process called CAM photosynthesis that lets them absorb CO2 at night instead of during the day. It's real botany, but a snake plant absorbs less than 1 gram of CO2 per night. A sleeping adult exhales 20 to 30 grams of CO2 per hour. The effect on your bedroom air is, quite literally, unmeasurable. So, weighing care difficulty against real, evidence-backed benefits, here's what actually earns a spot in your home. Spider plant. Nearly indestructible, non-toxic, fast-growing, satisfying to care for. Snake plant. The lowest maintenance plant on this list, goes weeks without water, just keep it from pets. ZZ plant. Thrives in low light, extremely drought tolerant. Pothos. Fast, forgiving, great for beginners, just keep it from curious mouths. Peperomia. Non-toxic, low maintenance, and literally the plant used in the stress reduction study. The real, research-backed reason to keep plants isn't that they're secretly filtering your air. It's that caring for something living, slowing down to repot it, water it, watch it grow, genuinely lowers your stress and blood pressure. That's not folklore, that's measured, published science. So, keep the plants, just keep your expectations, and your air purifier, realistic. If you want us to fact-check another wellness trend like this, drop it in the comments, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.